Welcome to the body fluid dilution simulation. The purpose of this simulation is to help you better understand solutions and to give you practice making various dilutions. This simulation has two modes, practice and test. The simulation provides you with immediate feedback in the practice mode, while the test mode requires you to complete 3 dilutions before feedback is given. To begin, notice the various tools located on the lab bench. First, the lab bench has 2 containers with liquids. The beaker, which holds the diluent, and the test tube that contains a sample of body fluid that requires diluting. Next, notice the pipette that will be used to collect the various parts of the solution. The pipette comes equipped with a clean tip, however remember to discard the used tip after collecting a liquid and replace the pipette with a new tip to avoid contaminating your solution. A mixing tube and mixer is also located on the lab bench. The mixer's digital readout always displays the total volume contained inside the mixing tube in microliters. The whiteboard on the wall displays the required sample dilution in one of 2 ways. The board shows either the dilution or the dilution factor. The whiteboard always provides the total volume of the sample that is required for preparation. To begin using the simulation, click and drag the pipette to the body fluid test tube. Please note that the test tube changes to a darker color when the pipette is in the correct position above the test tube. Release the pipette and it will move into the test tube. Click on the top of the pipette to draw up 100 microliters of liquid. Each click draws 100 microliters of liquid, so if you need 200 microliters, click twice. When the pipette contains the appropriate amount of liquid, click and drag from the middle of the pipette and move it to a position above the mixing tube. Again, note how the mixing tube darkens when the pipette is in the correct position. Release the pipette and it will enter the tube. Now click once on the top of the pipette to dispense all the liquid inside the pipette into the mixing tube. You only have to click once to dispense all the liquid. Click and drag from the middle of the pipette to move it to above the used tips box. Now go ahead and release the pipette. Next, click and drag the pipette to the new tips box. Move the pipette to the beaker containing the diluent. When the pipette is correctly positioned, click to draw liquid into the pipette. Remember, each click draws up 100 microliters. When filled appropriately, move the pipette to the mixing tube and release the liquid into the tube. Click the red mix lever to mix the sample and to see the results of your dilution. The next button, located in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, will give you a new dilution to prepare. If at any point you make a mistake, go ahead and click the reset button to restart collecting and mixing liquids.